First thing I started off with was a heavy moisturiser. Sara's skin was quite dry at the start of the day, and I really do not like applying foundation on skin which doesn't have any moisture. So I put a really heavy coat of moisturiser, left it to sit there for about 15 minutes, and then I got rid of any excess with a cotton pad, applied foundation and then concealer where it was needed. After I'd applied foundation and concealer, I went ahead with a bit of HD powder. This one I used from e.l.f., but obviously if you want to recreate this look, you can use whatever powder you want first. So after that, I went ahead with the primer. And underneath everything, even though it doesn't really show up on the final look, I used a very dark blue eyeshadow stick, and the reason I'm using this is because it creates contrast, and anything like a glitter which I put over it, it's going to stand out more because it has a darker base. So I went ahead, applied that, blended out the edges, and then used a glitter adhesive. Over the glitter, I then used a silver glitter. Now this is not just standard glitter, and this is something I have to stress. You cannot use normal glitter near the eyes. It would really damage your eyes if it got inside. You need to use cosmetic glitter, which is what I used. I applied it all over the lid and then blended out the edges.
Snow falls down, sunlight is streaming round, pushed its way through the clouds, 'cause I'm with you.
Once that's blended, I'm going to do exactly the same on the other eye. Now, if you don't have cream shadow, something else you can use is just a plain black eyeshadow. Now it would give a slightly different undertone, but it's pretty much using what you have. It's just important to try and have a darker colour underneath, because with anything like a white or a silver glitter, it just stands out so much better once it's got something darker to sit on top. I'm going to do a tiny wing, but I'm mainly going to keep the black eyeliner as close to the lashes as possible, and I'm going to line that all the way into the inner corner of the eye.
Stay true, keep me with you.
Next I used a tiny bit of dark blue glitter, but just on the outer corner of the eye. At first it is going to look a little bit splodgy because you need to blend it, but first thing I want to do is just get the glitter down, and then once that's done, I'm going to take a smaller blending brush and then just blend that out so that the line doesn't look quite so harsh. Just to tie the look up a little bit better, I'm going to take a light blue highlighter and just put that in the inner corner of the eye. I'm going to bring that to connect the colours all together. After that, I want to brush out any of the glitter which is stuck in Sara's lashes and run over it with a little bit of mascara, before putting a very pale pink blush, and just subtly, we don't want anything that's too intense, and then do a little bit of contouring.
Gloved hands twine, smiling, I know you're mine, here in the misty hue.
For the lips I did two different things. For the base colour I used an OCC Lip Tar, and I used one which was as close to Sara's natural lip colour as possible. But then along the centre of her lips I wanted to use a colour which was a bit redder so that we could have a bit of a gradient going on. And then I blended that into the colour around it. And then to finish off, I put a really lovely glitter just along the temples and then the high parts of the cheek. Sprayed Sara's hair with glitter just to tie into the whole glitter and rhinestones theme. And that's it. That's how I did Sara's simple look for the Snow music video.